Field at the Blaine Baseball Complex for CTN's live coverage of American Legion Baseball. Coon Rapids and Blaine taking the field. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro behind home plate, and a warm one this afternoon.
Yeah, you and I are sitting in the sun, so we're going to work on our tans here, at least until it goes behind the clouds.
Nick Ulrich getting the start for the post 556 squad for Blaine. Throws a fastball for a strike to Jeremy Oddie. And does so again, gets himself ahead in the count, 0-2.
Oddie's hitting .333 on the season as he's stepping to the plate here.
He's done on 3 pitches to start this ball game. Another fastball, a swinging strike 3. And exactly the kind of start Nick Ulrich wanted on the hill.
Well, he's got some pretty nice stats. He has yet to give up an earned run.
Throwing a lot of heat to the first man he faced. Now the catcher, Sammy Lee. And it's a curveball in for a strike, 0-1.
Ulrich has faced 27 batters, only given up 5 hits, walked 3, struck out 8.
Goes back to the fastball. This one hit foul and out of play. So far, throwing nothing but strikes.
Sammy hitting .214 as he steps to the plate. They've been off for a little while. Last game, I think, was the 29th of June, where they finished Armstrong in a 6-6 tie. I'm assuming there were some weather concerns, and they couldn't finish that contest.
Tries to go back to the off-speed stuff, but leaves it high, and that's the first ball out of the hand of Nick Ulrich here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, post .334 in their last 5 games. They have 4 losses in that tie. Looking to come out of here and see if they can get the win. They've played Blaine already earlier in the season, beating them 10-5.
Lee a little late on the fastball, but able to get a piece. Send it foul to the backstop. Get himself another opportunity. A 1-2 curveball left hanging, high floating pop up behind second. Tracked down by Charlie Potvin for out number 2. Ulrich took care of the first out on his own. Needs some help from the defense for out number 2. Charlie Potvin making sure it didn't fall in no man's land. Seth Burnett, his partner on the middle infield. The Carters at the corners. Amels at third and Mackey at first. Connor McLean is behind the plate. Carson Tim, Derek Schloman, and Matthew Smith are the outfielders for Blaine. Kjell Norquist getting the start on the mound. Comes up with 2 gone and the base is empty. This one rolled to the left side, scooped up by Burnett. Spikes the throw. It gets past Mackey to the fence. Norquist will jog over to second on the error. And this inning will continue.
But again, just looked like what was a routine ground ball. The throw wasn't where it needed to be, and it got past Mackley at first. You see, it looks. I mean, it's a routine typically, but it's gonna be to the outside and in the dirt, and that gives an opportunity with a runner in scoring position and 2 away for post .334.
Fastball catches the outside edge, starts Jacob Califoot out with a strike.
Califoot hitting a .143 as he steps to the plate. Good opportunity if they can keep this inning going to see if they can get the first run of this ball game.
Curveball had Califoot way out in front, 0-2. Showed a lot of the fastball early, but mixes in that curveball pretty well. Throws another one. This one chopped and will go foul in front of Amels at third. It'll stay 0-2.
Again, Ulrich in a position of strength here, ahead in the count 0-2. Just like to get out of this inning after that error allowed the runner to get to second.
Fastball fouled back out of play. We'll try again at 0-2. Curveball, and it got Califoot out in front. Could not check his swing. Starts with a strikeout, ends with a strikeout. There was an error in between, but a man left in the top of the first. No score on CTN. You're watching American Legion Baseball.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids? But you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Back at the Blaine Baseball Complex, Coon Rapids takes the field for the first time. Max Sloan, Leo Bloom-Vachereau, and Hayden Lundquist are the outfielders right to left. Jacob Califoot and Liam West Kendrick are on the right side of the infield. Jeremy Oddie is at short, Sam Van Ness the hot corner, and Sammy Lee is behind the plate for the pitcher, Kjell Norquist.
Yeah, we were talking. I didn't know Sammy was a catcher. I don't think we've ever seen him catch before, but maybe I could be wrong.
Well, Jaden Kopp, a senior, has filled that position nicely for the high school squad for the last 3 seasons. They will need someone to fill it moving forward. Of course, Sammy also a just graduated senior. Yep. So he won't be the answer moving forward for Coach Mossy in the spring either.
Norquist comes in with an 0-2 record. He's given up 5 hits, 12 runs, 8 of those runs earned. He's walked 9, struck out 1. He's got a 12 ERA coming into this start.
Left fielder Carson Tim will lead things off for the home squad.
Tim hitting .214 on the year.
First pitch, chopped to the right side on a couple of hops. Kendrick to Califoot for out number 1.
Kendrick able to recover quickly enough to get him at the bag.
Bobbled it a bit, but able to get it over in time for out number 1. And now Derek Schloman. Another chance for Wes Kendrick. Another bobble, and this time he will not be able to recover in time as Schloman beats it out.
Well, Schloman has some wheels. He was able to get down that baseline quickly, but again, Wes Kendrick not able to look that into his glove 2 plays in a row. That will be an error.
1 on each side of the ledger here in the first inning. The Coon Rapids error comes with 1 out. Godfrey comes to the plate and takes a strike from Norquist. It's the first pitch from Norquist that has not been swung at. Runner goes. This one hit back up the middle. Stopped up by Wes Kendrick. The throw not in time. Wes Kendrick was already past where the ball was hit on the hit and run, able to at least keep it from getting to the outfield. Unfortunately, not enough time to get the man at first. It'll be an infield single for Lucas Godfrey. 2 on, nobody out here for Blaine in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, again, they're doing a nice job of making sure they get base runners and see if they can get some timely hitting now to bring those runners across.
Third baseman Carter Amels will stand in, and a couple outside gets him ahead. They count 2-0.
Amels hitting .462 on the season. Good opportunity for him to continue his bat.
Speed pitch misses outside as well, and 3-0. And Norquist, after getting a very quick first out, in danger of walking the bases full with only 1 away. Just to get me over a changeup. Amels going to take that all day long.
Ooh.
And then inside, ball 4, and they're all loaded up. 1 down here in the first.
Yeah, pressure situation here now for Norquist. As you mentioned, just that quick first out, but now in a little bit of trouble.
Opportunity for Carter Mackey.
Mackey hitting .214.
First pitch, high fly to short right. Coming in is Sloan. He makes the catch. The throw is down the line, though. The sacrifice is good. A good effort to get the second runner at third, but sliding in safely under the tag was Godfrey. It's 1-0 Blaine.
Yeah, and again, doing the job they needed to do to get that first run across. That ball was deep enough to bring the runner home from third. Throw was, I'm not sure if the catcher was up above the plate.
Well, that's
the
where
throw
it
was
took
off
him.
to the side. Yeah, I didn't see that initially.
Yeah, the throw was definitely up the line. There was no chance to get the runner at home, and it was a good turn by Lee. This one on a line. In position is Sloan. He makes the catch for out number 3. And the Blaine squad leaves a couple stranded, but they strike first. 1 hit, 1 run, 2 left. It's 1-0 Blaine on CTN.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handycams and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then 2 noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So Sports Nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And Sports Nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Blaine Bengals able to capitalize on the Coon Rapids error in the bottom of the first inning. Derek Schloman, the center fielder who reached on the error, was the leading base runner and ended up being the one to score on the sacrifice fly by Carter Mackey. Just 11 pitches in the inning.
Yeah, not a lot.
Through 6 batters.
But the post .566 able to jump on top here early.
4 of the 6 at bats in that half inning were just 1 pitch. A 5th one was 2 pitches. Max Sloan, who made a couple of outs in right field, will lead things off here in the top of the second inning. Takes down and in from Ulrich. And now fouls one to the backstop. It's even at 1-1.
Sloan hitting a .182 on the season. The team as a whole hitting .244.
Curveball and Sloan could not find it off the outside edge. 1-2. Spins it even harder, this one in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate by McLean. But it's 3-1. Curveball swung on and missed. Strike 3. And the third strikeout of the game already for Nick Ulrich.
Oh, we talked about Ulrich not giving up a run yet this year. If you want to talk about that lineup, Joe.
Sloan with the strikeout. Hayden Lundqvist digging in now. Van Ness, then Bloom, Vachereau, and West Kendrick to round out the order.
Lundqvist hitting .231 on the season.
Ulrich does not waste a lot of time between pitches either. Good fastball on the outside edge. Lundqvist was late. 1-2. That one will hook foul and out of play.
Lundqvist will try and like to get things going here for the Coon Rapids team. Just trailing 1-0, but Ulrich, looking at his stats, not knowing a lot about the young man, but looks like he might be their one starter.
Well, he has definitely kept them off balance. Strong, heavy fastball and curveball that is considerably slower and has a fair amount of movement. That one falls down and away, 2-2. And he throws a lot of strikes so far.
He does.
Tried to get Lundqvist to climb the ladder, and he would not offer. First time a Coon Rapids batter has been to a 3-ball count against Ulrich. Full count, foul. This will be the 9th pitch of this at bat.
Well, good job by Lundqvist. Again, just protecting the plate, keeping his at bat alive with 2 strikes.
Curveball swung on and missed. Another K for Nick Ulrich. That'll bring up the third baseman, Sam Van Ness. Take another look, and it's been that curveball off the outside edge.
Got good control over it.
A couple of Coon Rapids batters out on their toes and fishing for it. Starts Van Ness with a hard fastball hit on the hands, 0-1.
Sam batting .273 on the season. A little above the team average.
Staying with the fastball so far to Van Ness, but now pitchers count 1-2.
Well, he is definitely dealing here so far early on.
Goes to that curveball, looks to get another one swinging. Van Ness holds off, but that one close to finding the zone also. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Ulrich fans the side in the top of the second. His team leads 1-0. They're back at the plate after this on CTN.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Fair few umbrellas out this evening, but angled to deflect the beating rays of the sun.
They are beating. I'm also the sweat is beating on my face.
Bottom third of the order due up for Blaine here in the bottom of the second inning. Norquist, again, threw just 11 pitches in that first inning, 7 of them for strikes. This one rolled to the right side, scooped up. The throw is wide. Another error charged to the second baseman, and a rough start to the ball game for Liam West Kendrick.
Yeah, he is having a difficult time, fielding that ball. That time he fielded the ball well, but he just couldn't. He had tried to rush his throw a little bit, and it was wide of the bag. And almost called them the Bengals. The post 566 squad has their first base runner here of the inning, already up 1-0.
Good curveball in there for a called strike to Matthew Smith.
Smith looking for his first hit of the season.
This one foul in front of first. Norquist ahead, and they count 0-2. This one fouled back and out of play. Smith trying to battle the number 8 spot for the Blaine batting order. Another foul back out of play. Norquist not backing down, going right after the Blaine hitter. He has not thrown anything but strikes here in this inning. This one hit well toward the right center or left center gap. Tracked down though by Leo Bloom-Vachereau for out number 1.
Yeah, Bloom-Vachereau had to go a little ways. But able to make the catch. Nice running catch for the first out. You can see it again, and gonna go back a ways. Made that catch over his shoulder.
Seth Burdett will round out the order. The throw was in time, but bounced out of the glove of Wes Kendrick. A stolen base for McLean. The pitch missed outside. I did not see it called a strike, so 1-0.
It was a ball. Well, they have a strike on the scoreboard.
Well, so maybe it was called a strike. I know it was right on that. That one fouled back off of Sammy Lee.
Burnett's hitting the ball at the 200 average.
Behind in the count here, 0-2. 1 out, a runner now at second base. And he's going for third, swung on and missed. But McLean steals third.
Well, that strikeout gives him the second out of the inning. So now with the runner at third, just trying to get out of that situation without any runs coming across here in the bottom half of the second.
Back to the top of the order, Carson Tim rolled the first pitch of the first inning to second base and was out on a ground out. Looks at an off-speed pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Norquist misses outside, and the count is even.
Tim patient at the plate with that high pitch coming. Thought better of it.
Norquist again missing just high. It's 3-1. Curve drops in perfectly to get the count full.
Yeah, it drops in right at the knees.
That one's going to miss low, though. It'll be a walk to put runners at the corners now with 2 away. Derek Schloman grounded the first pitch he saw to second base, but reached on an error and eventually scored the only run of the ball game to this point. Now with runners at the corners, easy take up above the brim of the hat. Runner going from first. Lee is not going to throw down, and 2 now in scoring position as Tim slides in without a play.
Oh, with the runner at third, they weren't going to throw down.
1-1, down and in. Good backhanded stick by Lee.
I mean, there's a little bit of real estate behind home plate, not like at Wintercrest, but yeah, nice play by Sammy to backhand that one to make sure it didn't get by him.
Speed pitch is in for a strike, 2-2.
Yeah, Coon Rapids again just looking to get out of this inning without any damage.
Foul, out of play. 2-2, it will stay.
You could tell a rhyme each and every day.
Two and two, 2 out, 2 on.
Ooh,
It was not an easy take,
No.
which Schloman is still alive at the plate. The count is full.
Not sure how he decided to take that one, but nonetheless he did. Didn't miss by much.
This one hammered to center, and that is over the head of Bloom Vashero. Both runs are going to score. Turning and digging for third is Schloman. He will slide in safely without a throw. A 2-run triple pushes the Blaine lead to 3.
And again, he gave that ball a ride to the deepest part of center field over the head of Bloom Vashero. He tried to wave at it, but it was just going over the glove. It's going to go almost all the way to the fence. And Schloman doing a good job of legging it out to get the third.
3 unearned runs in these first 2 innings for the Blaine squad. But earned or not, they count, and they have the 3-0 lead.
Yeah, they'll take them any way they can get them. They don't care.
Godfrey had the team's 1 hit in the first inning. Good stop, but better base running from Schloman. He saw that get away from Lee, and he beat Norquist to the plate.
Yeah, he didn't hesitate. That makes it a 4-0 Blaine lead.
So a wild pitch allows the run to score, and now it's a 4-0 Blaine lead. The bases are clear. A 1-1 pitch to Godfrey, and he was fooled by the changeup. 0-2. 1-2. I apologize. Goes back to the off-speed pitch, but it falls down and away. Out of the zone, 2-2.
Pitch pounded into the ground. Godfrey getting a piece of it, just trying to keep his at-bat alive. Not a bad little crowd here tonight. It's warm, but it's sunny. Warm and sunny.
Curveball
Nice
is
pitch.
in for a strike. And finally, the inning is over. 1 hit, 3 runs, none left. there was an error. Blaine up 4-0 after 2 innings on CTN.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected.
Water tower just beyond center field here at the Joe Quinn Field. The Blaine Baseball Complex on Paul Parkway. Great facility and a beautiful afternoon for baseball. It's been a good one for the home team so far. 4 runs on 2 hits. All 4 runs have been unearned.
Well, and then you've got Nick Ulrich on the mound who's pitching well. It's going to make it difficult for post 334 here, I believe.
Leo Bloom-Vachereau will lead things off. The center fielder getting his first chance to look at the Bengals starter. This one hit foul and out of play. It'll even the count 1-1.
Bloom-Vachereau hitting 143 on the season. Free bag of popcorn.
This one hit right back up the middle. It'll get past a diving Burnett at short. A leadoff single for Bloom-Vachereau. First hit of the afternoon for the visitors.
Yeah, good solid base wrap up, back up the middle. No opportunity for Burnett to get it to his glove. And the post 334 squad has a base runner here to start inning number 3.
Liam West Kendrick will hit in the number 9 spot, and the young man who would really like to take some aggressions out after a rough start in the field.
Oh, he's having a rough start at the plate, batting 100.
Pretty easy take outside, 1-0. Fastball spiked in the dirt. It actually slipped behind McLean, but no chance that Bloom-Vachereau could see that. Two-0 pitch is a fastball right down the pipe. Wes Kendrick keeps his bat on his shoulder. It's 2-1. Down and away, 3-1. No walks in the ball game yet for Nick Ulrich. He's only been to a 3-ball count once. First time through the order. This one hit toward the left side, scooped up by Amels. He gets the out at second. The relay is in time. They go 5-4-3 on the double play and reset the inning.
That's a way to erase the base runner. Just a good job of the relay, as we talked about, over to second, and a quick, strong throw over to the bag just gets him at the base for out number 2.
Back to the top of the order, Jeremy Oddie. Strikeout victim on just 3 pitches. 5 strikeouts the first time through the order for Ulrich. And still no walks. Fastball blown right past a swinging Oddie. Evens the count, 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice, your defense behind you can be your best friend, and certainly for Ulrich, that was the case with the double play.
Took a little something off of that, but got the same result. Ulrich right back in the driver's seat, 1 and 2.
Reminds me of a little Jacob Maddock. Can't keep that cap on his head. Jacob had that same thing when he threw.
Curveball called to strike.
Nice pitch.
And after a leadoff single, they get a double play and a strikeout. Coon Rapids only gets 3 to the plate. They trail 4-0. Middle of the 3rd inning on CTN.
Did you know you can raise backyard chickens? But a permit is required, and there's a limit of 4 female chickens per property. No roosters or other fowl are allowed. And there are specific rules for the chicken coop and run. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov. City code prohibits outdoor storage of things like building materials, auto parts, household items, scrap metal, garbage, and more. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Kjell Norquist is actually throwing pretty well. Unfortunately, a couple of errors and a couple of walks have hurt him. All 4 of the Blaine runs have been unearned through the first 2 innings.
Yeah, that's when your defense behind you is not your friend as a pitcher, unfortunately.
But sometimes that happens and you just got to shake it off,
absolutely.
Continue and hope things improve moving forward. Carter Amels will lead things off. Amels is the 3rd baseman. He walked first time up. Fires that one foul.
Gotta carry the camera at the same time.
Curveball misses wide for Norquist, 2-1.
Yeah, and he certainly would like to have a quick inning here. In the bottom
Really,
of
with the
3rd.
way he is thrown, he deserves a quick inning.
Yep.
This one popped up right side. Underneath it to make the catch is Califoot, and there's 1 down. Bring up Carter Mackey. Had a sacrifice fly, hit it pretty well to right field.
He did.
This one hit well to left, coming in and now going back is Lundqvist. It's well over his head. 1 hops the wall, and it'll be a stand-up double with 1 out for Carter Mackey.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time with that pitch, and he did give it a ride over the head of Lundqvist in left.
Well, Lundqvist took 2 or 3 steps in and then realized just how well that ball was hit.
I mean, it came real quickly off the bat. And not much Lundqvist can do but chase it down. Just
the 3rd hit of the ball game for the home squad, but A triple and now a well-hit double. Pitch misses inside to Charlie Potvin. Potvin, fly ball to right field, first time. Now with the runner at second base, 1 out. His team already up 4-0. This one chopped and will be foul.
Well, again, with 1 out here, and a good spot for Norquist. Ahead in the count 1 and 2, an opportunity if he can get that second out at the plate. Take a little bit of pressure off after that double.
Got out in front of it a little bit early again. He's able to straighten that out just enough to get it inside the bag and squeak it past Sam Van Ness at third. Potentially score Carter Mackey. Curveball misses outside. 2-2. Curveball and Potvin able to check his swing.
Yeah, he just held up.
Full count now. Runner at second base, 1 out.
Not what he wanted to do.
Misses inside, ball 4. 2 on for Blaine. Third walk of the ball game so far for Kjell Norquist in this third inning. Now the catcher, Connor McLean, reached on an error and scored one of the 3 runs in the second inning. Comes up with 2 on, 1 out. First pitch hit well to left, but pretty much right at Hayden Lundquist. He didn't have to go far to record out number 2.
Yeah, the big out number 2 it is, too, with runners at first and second. Already trailing 4-0. Coon Rapids certainly cannot afford to give up any additional runs here in this situation. I mean, the game's still pretty early. We're just in the bottom of the third. However, they need some production.
Matthew Smith hit the ball pretty well to left center first time up. Was tracked down. This one chopped at first to kind of a weird hop on Califoot, but he's able to snare it, tag the bag, and end the threat. 2 left on. It's still a 4-0 lead for Blaine after 3 innings of Legion baseball.
Did you know properties are required to have garbage and recycling service with a licensed hauler? On Collection Day, place your carts 2 feet behind the curb. Collection containers should not be placed in the street. And don't forget, containers are not allowed at the curb on non-collection days. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov. Did you know Coon Rapids has a city code regulating the height of your grass? Grass and weeds must be kept under 8 inches high. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Back at Joe Quinn Field at the baseball complex here in Blaine. You see barely any movement on the flag in right field.
No, it's no breeze here.
Sun is pounding down on a very still evening. Have yet to reach the 90s here in the Twin Cities.
It will this weekend.
But almost mid-July before we see 90 degrees is rare.
It is rare. Well, I mean, look at our winter. That was rare as well.
Very true. Sammy Lee will lead things off. Showed bunt. Brought Amels way in from third. Got him on his toes. Then he pulled back and took the ball. This one up and in will make it 2-0. Another one left high, and it's 3-0.
Well, you talked about Ulrich going to just a 3-count a couple of times in this game.
Lee taking all the way, and it's in there for a strike, 3-1. And now missing inside, and that's the first walk that he has issued as we start the fourth inning.
Well, Coon Rapids again gets the leadoff batter on. Now they just have to produce, bring him across.
Kjell Norquist grounded it to short, reached on an error that allowed him to go all the way to second base, but that is where he was left stranded back in the first. Now trying to help his own cause. He was able to check his swing there. Has a runner at first base, nobody out. Foul back to the backstop. Both these teams, as we talked about, just a couple of wins on the season. And here against one of their border rivals with a little extra bragging rights. This one grounded to third, scooped by Amels. Got it to Potvin, over to Mackley, and they turn the 5-4-3 double play for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, and they do it in plenty of time. He didn't have to hustle his throw over to the bag at first. Again, just a nice nice throw to second to make sure you got that base, and then had an easy throw over to the bag at first to get the double play.
In consecutive innings after getting the leadoff man on. And now Jacob Califoot with 2 out and the base is empty. Strikeout victim back in the first inning when he faced Ulrich. That one just misses low. It's 2-1.
Yeah, not by much. Oh, we'd love to have that one back.
Yeah, he knew that as he went swinging at a pitch that was in the dirt in the opposite batter's box. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Another strikeout for Ulrich. He's allowed the leadoff man to reach in each of the last 2 innings, but in both cases able to get a quick double play and only face 3 in the inning. Blaine up 4-0. They bat in the fourth after this.
Did you know major recreational equipment like RVs, campers, converted buses, and boats are allowed on residential property in Coon Rapids? But you are limited to 2 items that must be registered and operable. And any vehicle parked at a home for more than 12 hours must not exceed a certain size. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Blaine posts 5:56, able to take advantage of some early errors in the field by Coon Rapids. They start the scoring on a sacrifice fly by Carter Mackey in the first inning. And then a 2-run triple by Derek Schloman in the second inning pushed their lead to 3-0. Schloman later scored on a wild pitch, which brought us to the current 4-0 score, middle of the 4th inning.
Well, and impressively, too, in the field, Blaine doing a nice job after Coon Rapids' last 2 innings getting the leadoff runner on to turn double plays to erase that threat and keep the score at 4-0.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, both relatively comfortable margins at first base, and they went all the way around the horn to do it. Kjell Norquist has not received any run support and has not had a lot of help from the defense behind him.
He's not.
But he has thrown pretty well so far. All 4 runs for Blaine unearned. Seth Burnett, the number 9 hitter for the Bengals, leading off in the 4th. Ducks away from that one to even the count 1-1.
Well, it's just a matter of them of Coon Rapids getting their sticks going, but Nick Ulrich has been pitching really well here today. He's preventing that anything like that happening so far.
Curveball dives down and away, 2-1 to Burnett. And we mentioned the fielding has looked clean, but they've been relatively routine ground balls that have started both of those. They didn't take too long to get there, but didn't get there so quickly that the third baseman, Carter Amos, was worried at starting the double play. So ball 4 and a leadoff walk for Seth Burnett.
Certainly not what young Mr. Norquist wanted to happen here in this situation, is to walk that leadoff batter. Already trailing 4-0.
And now back to the top of the order. Runner is going, pitch is up and in, throw is there, but he slides underneath the tag of Adi.
Adi thought he had him.
Burnett just barely beating the tag.
Oh, he got in there.
And it's 1-0 to Carson Tim. Tim walked, stole a couple of bases and scored in the second inning. Looks at a pitch for a strike, evens the count, 1-1.
This is Potvin.
It is Potvin.
It is Potvin. Where did he come from?
Where did I go wrong on my score sheet?
It's an episode of Twilight Zone.
But it is Seth Burnett at second base.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Potvin is. He's the number 7 or 6 hitter. Not sure what's happening. I'm so confused right now.
Dazed and confused.
Because I'm pretty sure Tim has hit in that leadoff spot the last 2 times. This one rolled to first, scooped up by Califoot. He makes the out. The runner moves over to third base.
Now, how's your order? Because Schloman's up next.
Well, and Schloman should be up.
Okay.
Has Potvin been hitting in the leadoff spot all along? And we just didn't notice it the first 2 times.
No, the lineup. This is the lineup that says Tim's leading off, as the viewers can see what I'm talking about. Showing it here. See?
Derek Schloman takes a strike. Pitch down to the dirt. Good smother by Sammy Lee. Will keep Burnett at third. Curveball misses high.
Yeah, that was good patience at the plate there. Did not swing at that pitch.
Good pitch there, falls in at the right time. Called a strike, 2-2. 1 out, a runner at third base. Already a 4-0 lead for the Bengals. That one in the dirt, hit the umpire. It stayed right near home plate. And still Lee not quite able to get to Burnett before Burnett reached the plate.
And that's just
that was dangerous for Burnett because it hit the umpire and it stayed right near home plate. Took a second for Sammy Lee to find it.
Yeah, hit the shoulder.
That's the second run to score on wild pitch in this ball game. First earned run of the game, however. Full count pitch is hit through the hole on the right side. 1 out single for Schloman. Puts another runner on base for the home squad.
Yeah, just good contact, nice base hit.
Lucas Godfrey is 1 for 2, had a single in the first, struck out in the second.
That's David Coos at the plate, hitting .231.
No, he's on deck.
No, he's on deck. I'm sorry. Just foreseeing your question. I know you were gonna ask me. Oh man.
Godfrey. With a 1-1 count, the runner goes, pitches in the dirt, skips past Lee. Runner is going to turn and dig for third. Schloman is going to slide in safely, going first to third on a wild pitch.
Yeah, now just one away, an opportunity for Godfrey just to put one in play, see if he can get another run across.
I guess you give him a stolen base for the first to second, and then a wild pitch. Second wild pitch of the inning for Kjell Nordquist. It's 2-1 now to Godfrey. Runner at third base, still only 1 out. Pitch left high, moves the count to 3-1 to Lucas Godfrey.
Yeah, Nordquist again in danger of walking another batter.
This one skied will get back and out of
That's
play
yours,
in a
Jan.
full count. Up and in, ball 4. Second walk of the inning. Runners at the corners. Still only one out.
Coach Mossy taking a walk out to the mound. We'll see what he has to say to Norquist. So already down 5-0 with one away and runners at the corners.
Okay, so it was a different Potvin that hit
You know,
that,
we get down to the bottom of it.
in that number 1 spot. So they're just mixing up, putting some different guys in, and we do have a new batter that will be coming to the plate. We're going to have a new pitcher taking over on the hill. We'll take a short break as he gets warmed up and be back with more American Legion baseball after this on CTN.
There was once a time when local sports coverage wasn't what it is now. A dark age filled with handycams and Polaroids and angry crowds. Then two noble souls stood and proclaimed aloud that they'd give the people high-quality sports no matter how. So sports nights they became. Delivering stats and highlights was their vow. And sports nights they remain. Watch them weekly on CTN Now.
Hayden Lundquist will take over in relief. He'll inherit runners at the corners, 1 out. His team trailing 5-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. David Cuss will get his first at bat of the afternoon.
Cuss hitting .231. Lundquist giving up a couple of hits. He's got a prior outing, couple of runs, both of them earned. Walked 1, struck out 3.
Misses high with the fastball.
He's got an ERA of 14.
Well, he's hoping he can improve on that.
Yes, exactly. For sure he is. And he's hoping he can help get his team out of a little bit of a jam here.
Fastball in for a called strike. That'll even the count at 1-1. Spun outside, 2-1. This one chopped to the left side. It hops away from Van Ness. Everybody safe, and Coon Rapids taking way too much time trying to harangue that ball. Everybody kind of looking at it and heads up base running. Godfrey's over at third. I don't even know how to score that except ugly.
that was ugly for sure. Van Ness just not able to field that ball, and then just some lethargic play there trying to get the runner in, and Godfrey does a nice job of sliding underneath that tag.
Another run will score, make it 6-0. Cuss will jog over to second base, put 2 in scoring position. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Yeah, he started off running, trying to steal that base, and obviously that ball got away from Lee and realized he didn't have to make the effort, get down to the bag.
A.J. Brophy, his first at bat, grounds out to the pitcher. They get the runner between second and third, but Godfrey comes home and scores on the play. Brophy will reach on a fielder's choice, and he will get an RBI.
Yeah, Blaine now up 7-0 over Coon Rapids.
And now Charlie Potvin. Well, and what made it confusing is that you pointed out it was Potvin. I saw it was number 4 earlier in this inning.
Wait a minute.
And I look at the sheet. He's hitting 6th, but he plays position number 4. He's number 1, Charlie Potvin, plays position number 4. And that's what I saw, and put Potvin and 4 together, and I'm making deep excuses. It's another crooked number on the board for the Blaine squad, and as you mentioned, they pushed that lead to 7-0.
Yeah, with 2 away, just all the post 334 squad wants to do is get out of this inning. Another walk.
4-pitch walk to Potvin. So runners at first and second, 2 out. Connor McLean looks at a fastball outside. Lundqvist able to shave the outside edge, even it up 1-1. This one hit right back through the middle. They'll hold Cuss at third. The bases will be loaded with 2 away.
Yeah, another base hit for Blaine here to load him up in a tough situation now for Coon Rapids. Just want to get out of this inning with 2 away.
Matthew Smith will be the 9th batter of the inning. 3 runs across. Only 2 hit, and the bases are still loaded. Quickly, it's 2-0 to Smith. Lundqvist has no place to put him.
No, he's trying to keep that ball low, see if he can induce a ground ball, get out of this inning. Right at the knees.
Still 2-1. Up and in makes it 3-1.
As you mentioned, no place to put him. He can't afford to walk in this situation. That'll score another run and keep him loaded. That's what he did.
That is ball 4. RBI bases loaded walk for Matt Smith. 8-0 Blaine lead. And Seth Burnett, who started this whole thing with a walk, comes up
Oh, he's got
This is number 19. They're shuffling them for me.
That would be Skylar Hoisel.
Hoheisel.
There we go. Hoheisel hitting .333 on the season. See if he can put that average to use here.
In a position where a base hit could put them into 10-run territory. But he may not have to swing the bat here.
No.
Ahead, and they count 3-1, and Lundqvist struggling. That is ball 4.
That makes it 9-0. And this time Jackson Bates is going to take a walk out to the mall. Or to the mound.
To the mall.
Maybe he'll take a walk to the mall.
Well, you know,
after the game. No, he's got a game to play later. He's going to try and make it before Redbirds finish.
yeah, the Redbirds over at Noble Park. Looking to get themselves back-to-back wins after the win last night on CTM.
Yep.
Wasn't the prettiest win, but
No.
it was a win.
They'll take a win. A win is a win. They don't care how they get it.
So now that we got it all figured out, Gavin Potvin grounded out to first base earlier in this inning, had the first out of the inning at that time. Moved a runner from second to third. Now he comes up, and you've got to imagine it's got to be perfect before anybody in a blue jersey is going to take a hack at it.
Make him earn it.
Because he has really struggled. Back-to-back bases loaded walks. He's walked 3 of the last 4. This one chopped right back. Lundqvist goes to Califoot to get the out, but a big 5-run inning for the Blaine squad. They lead 9-0 as we go to the 5th on CTN.
Want to know the who, what, when, and where of Coon Rapids? Then follow CTN on social media. It's that simple. Whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, keep up with local news, sports, and events. And the people who make our community such a great place to live. So give us a follow, like, share, or subscribe, and always be the first to know what's up in Coon Rapids. That's CTN, helping you stay connected.
Back at the ballpark, and a beefy lead now for Nick Ulrich. He's given up just the 1 hit. So far, he has been solid on the hill.
Well, and then Coon Rapids managed to avoid going down by 10 runs. So they obviously keep themselves alive in this situation. Would love to be able to try and cut into this lead here. This game is moved to the top of the 5th.
Yeah, not a pretty inning in the field, and it took way too long. Max Sloan, first pitch swinging, and that will hook foul and out of play.
Hey, bud, stay on it.
Pretty curveball right on the outside edge. Gets Ulrich ahead, and they count 0-2. Strikeout number 7 on the night for Nick Ulrich as he just reared back and flew the fastball past him.
Fired the fastball past him. He has.
It's the first day with the new tongue. Seem to have forgotten how to speak.
Not bad for the first day.
Lundqvist takes a hard swing at the first pitch fastball, but a little too late. He's behind the count 0-2. This is the part of the order that Ulrich was able to fan in the second inning. First time through the order. Came up in the same spot, and he got him 1-2-3. This one rolled to the right side. Waiting on it is Potvin. Gets it over to Mackey for out number 2.
I see a little action in the Blaine bullpen.
Don't know how necessary that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't either, but maybe
because this young man has showed some good control.
Lucas Godfrey, he's warming up. You know, he has, and I don't know what his pitch count is. You would be able to speak to that.
Yeah, I kind of took an inning or two off, but he's not. It's not a concerning number. It would be in the mid-60s probably. This one rolled to the left side. Burnett, the throw across.
Easy.
And Coon Rapids is done. 1-2-3 in the 5th. Blaine back at the dish after this on CTN.
As you know, CTN's on YouTube, and we're on in a big way. We have thousands of videos online to help you stay connected to Coon Rapids on any device, at home, or on the go. And it's because of your faithful viewership that we can celebrate 10,000 subscribers to the CTN YouTube page. Thank you for your support as we continue to keep you connected.
Did you know you can raise backyard chickens? But a permit is required, and there's a limit of 4 female chickens per property. No roosters or other fowl are allowed. And there are specific rules for the chicken coop and run. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Blaine with 1 run in the first, 3 in the second, 5 in the 4th. Have complete control. You see 9 runs on just 5 hits, 3 errors for Coon Rapids, just 1 hit. Jacob Califoot will be the new pitcher. Max Sloan is at first. Sam Van Ness is out in right.
I'm assuming Calfoot.
Hayden Lundquist is at short.
We've got
Wes Kendricks out
in left. Yep.
Adi is now at. No, he's still at short.
And I don't see any stats for Calfoot, so I'm assuming that this is his first outing of the year.
Well, he comes in trying to stop some bleeding. Schloman here is 2 for 3 with a single, a triple, 2 RBI, couple of stolen bases, and 3 runs scored. He has circled the bases all 3 times he has come to the plate. Reached on an error in the first, drove in 2 with a triple and scored on a wild pitch in the second, and then singled and scored in the fourth.
That was a little outside.
Pitch is up high, 3-1.
Oh, Blaine looking to get base runners. They have an opportunity to close it out if they can score a run.
Curveball in for a strike, and the count is full. Schloman takes a rip, but got around on it early. It's foul.
He turned on that one.
We'll try again.
He turned on that one, too, and he had a lot on it, but obviously couldn't keep it fair.
Swinging strike 3, and Schloman retired for the first time this evening.
And a big first out for post 334 in the field.
Bring up Lucas Godfrey. Single, a strikeout, and a walk. Has scored once. Facing Califoot with the bases empty, 1 away. This one hit right back through the middle. Second hit of the ball game for Lucas Godfrey.
Well, that's a solid base wrap for Godfrey as well.
Bring up David Cuss. Reached on an error in his first at bat of the afternoon, that part of the 5-run 4th inning. Looks at a pitch outside.
Godfrey was thinking about possibly stealing a bag and getting into scoring position.
This one fouled to the backstop. Curveball swung on and missed. That was a nice looking pitch.
Yes, it was.
Califoot had him completely fooled. Cuss was way out in front. 1-2. Misses down and away and evens it up.
Yeah, good and good stop by Sammy Lee. That ball was pretty low. He was able to make sure he got it in his glove.
Runner was off. This one popped up in foul territory and will get out of play. Try again at 2-2. Misses outside.
Tough. Actually, again, that's it was a little bit low, but that was a tough one to take with 2 strikes. I mean, you obviously want to protect the plate when you can, but let that one go by.
Cuss fights another one off. Runner is off. Curveball hit back up the middle. Lundqvist got a piece of it. Forgot who's at second base now. We shuffled the deck, and I forgot who landed at second base. But it does turn into an out, and it'll go 1-4-3.
See if we can see a number there. I don't think we can.
But it moves Cuss into scoring, or Godfrey into scoring position. A.J. Brophy drove in a run on a fielder's choice that he hit right back to the pitcher's mound. Now with 2 out, not quite as easy. Runner at second base, pitch is outside.
No, but the Coon Rapids obviously needs this out. If they want to stay in this contest. 3-0.
Well, I mean, there is a base open, and giving it up isn't the worst thing.
No, because they only need 1 run.
Correct.
So the runner at first is meaningless.
Brophy taking all the way on 3-0, and it was just hovering there. Little half swing, fly ball to center. It is not going to fall. Great play by Leo Blom.
Here you go, kid.
Vachereau coming in to make the catch and end the inning. We continue into the 6th. Blaine 9, Coon Rapids 0.
Did you know? City code prohibits outdoor storage of things like building materials, auto parts, household items, scrap metal, garbage, and more. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov. Did you know properties are required to have garbage and recycling service with a licensed hauler? On Collection Day, place your carts 2 feet behind the curb. Collection containers should not be placed in the street. And don't forget, containers are not allowed at the curb on non-collection days. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Nick Ulrich will continue on the hill, and why not?
Absolutely.
69 pitches through 5 innings, 46 of them for strikes. He's got, I think, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit allowed. Coon Rapids also had a base runner on an error back in the first inning. Leo Bloom-Vachereau made a great play to keep this game alive in the bottom of the 5th. Leads off here in the top of the 6th, but quickly behind in the count 0-2. Bloom-Vachereau has that one hit in the ball game for Coon Rapids. That came leading off the 3rd inning.
Well, you talked about that play the Bloom-Vachereau made at the bottom of the 5th as he was charging in from center field. To
curveball fooled him completely. It was nowhere near the plate when he started and just could not control the swing.
Yeah, I thought that was going to hit the green, and he did a really nice job of coming in and making the catch on the ball.
That is strikeout number 9 for Nick Ulrich.
Oh, nice pitch.
Pulled the string a little bit. Gets the strike on Liam West Kendrick. This one chopped to the left side. Charging it is Burnett. Throws on the run. It is there in time for round number 2.
Yeah, it slowed down a little bit in the grass, but Burnett did a really nice job of just hustling his throw over. Able to get him at the bag.
Back to the top of the order for the Coon Rapids 334 squad, Jeremy Oddie. Pair of strikeouts, hoping to break that streak here. One swinging, one looking. He watches the curveball for a strike to start, 0-1.
Yeah, it was a pretty pitch, just dropped it in there.
Fastball fouled back and will get out of play. Adi choking up a little bit. We'll get the barrel on this one and send it towards right field and drop it between the second baseman and the right fielder for a 1-out single. 2-out single, sorry.
Yeah, just the second base hit of the evening for Coon Rapids. If you're going to make a comeback, you got to start doing it here.
Sammy Lee looks at a pitch in the dirt. Good stop by Connor McLean behind the plate. Curveball froze him at the plate. Falls right through the zone, 1-1.
Yeah, he's been working that curveball in really nicely.
Goes back to it, gets the same result, and gets himself ahead in the count, 1-2.
See if he comes back with the fastball here.
He does, and Lee fouls it back out of play.
Well, Sammy protecting the plate, doing a good job at that. With 2 strikes.
One hit to right field. It's going to be a tough play for Smith. It'll fall as well. Adi digging for third. He slides short, and he is out.
That's a heck of a throw.
Adi arguing that he reached around and got to the bag before the tag, but
the throw
that
was
argument
there.
is going to fall on deaf ears. But just the slide comes up short.
He's out.
Swim move? I don't think so.
I thought he got him on the chest before his hand touched the base. But
I think he swam over the top, but
nonetheless,
it's not how the guy in black sees it, and his opinion is all that matters. Coon Rapids done in the 6th. They trail 9-0 on CTN.
Did you know Coon Rapids has a city code regulating the height of your grass? Grass and weeds must be kept under 8 inches high. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Let's take another look at it. The throw was amazing. It was right there. Let's see if he's got him on the chest.
See, I don't think
know.
he
It's
gets
awfully close.
He's kind of waiting for Adi to come to the bag.
It was a heck of a swim move to come over the top.
And he does the swim move over the top. I don't think that glove makes contact with Adi's chest until after he gets to the base. But it was there, definitely.
Yes.
And if he slides in straight, I think he's out.
It's an easier
I don't
call.
think that's why he slid that way.
No.
I don't think that was the play.
No, I don't think so either.
That was not a slide that young Mr. Adi wants to highlight in his career, I don't think. But I think at the end of the day, as ugly as it may have been, I think it was successful, but not in the eyes of the umpire. So Charlie Potvin will lead things off for Blaine here in the bottom of the 6th. Potvin has walked twice, scored once. Easy take way out and away. Califoot able to catch the outside edge. Even the count at 2-2. And that's a curveball that just didn't curve.
Yeah, it didn't do what he wanted it to do.
Full count to Charlie Potvin. And a pitch high, ball 4.
I'll put that leadoff hitter on.
The Blaine hitters have definitely shown patience.
Yeah.
They've gotten a fair few walks. That was their 9th of the ball game.
Way too many.
Runner is going, pitches in the dirt. Potvin slid at second base, which is fortunate because we saw it earlier that he may have gotten 2 bases with that one going all the way to the backstop. So the wild pitch does not count against Califoot.
No, that puts that runner in scoring position, however.
McLean fouls it off. He's 1 for 3. Reached on an error and scored in the 3-run second inning. Had a single in the 5-run 4th. Good pitch for strike 3. McLean frozen and watched it drop across.
Well, he needed it out. Sammy Lee taking a short little trip out to the mound to talk with him a bit.
Matthew Smith had an RBI, bases loaded walk. 0 for 2 outside of that. One out. Winning run in scoring position for Blaine.
Nice
Curveball in for a strike. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he can get this hitter out the plate, gives him that second out. A lot better chance that they will not allow that run to score.
Great curveball.
Yeah.
Back-to-back punch-outs for Jacob Califoot. And now Skylar Hoheisel. Hoheisel also earned a bases loaded walk in his first at bat of the ball game. First pitch swinging, it's rolled to Norquist at second. He gets it over to Sloan at first. And Coon Rapids, a last chance at the dish. They need 9 to tie, 10 to take a lead. Top of the 7th after this on CTN.
Any vehicles left outside on your property must be in operable condition and parked on an improved surface with current registration displayed. And repairing or dismantling vehicles outside is a violation of city code. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
In 1998, CTN debuted one of the greatest broadcast trios ever assembled.
West Suburban Conference is what?
Jerry the Coach Grant joined Howie and Joe to create a hockey announcing trifecta.
But they'll have to.
But after a wildly successful 10-year run, Jerry, the darling of the team, suddenly went missing. Letters of concern and support poured in from the
back at the ballpark, and Nick Ulrich trying to complete this contest, and that one up and in, but Norquist could not check his swing. Norquist 0 for 2, reached on an error, hit into a double play.
Yeah, and they have a, I was just going to say they
and
have
it's a 3-pitch strikeout, 10 Ks in the game for Ulrich.
extremely steep hill to climb here in the top of the 7th, but Ulrich is just, he shut him down at every instance.
Jacob Califoot, one of the Cardinals, or one of the Coon Rapids players who has been struck out twice. Three guys in the lineup that he struck out the first 2 times he faced him.
It's amazing. Yeah, he's been in a groove since the beginning.
Curveball ends down and in. Yeah, 14 pitches in the 6th inning, 12 of them for strikes.
Yeah, that's yeah, he's not losing anything.
Fastball hit well to left center. Nobody's going to catch this one. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Califoot will check in with an easy stand-up double.
Well, he did. He jumped on that fastball, and Jacob gave it a ride and put it to that deep part of left center. As you mentioned, nobody's going to catch up to that one as it goes to the fence. Great way to
It's got to start
try and
with
stay
one.
alive. Yeah, I was just going to say, it's got to start with one.
Now Max Sloan, he's the other hitter who was fanned twice by Ulrich so far.
That's just the 4th hit of the evening.
By the way, the other two
Coon
that struck out in the their first 2 at-bats got a hit the 3rd time through. First was Jeremiotti. Now Califoot with the double. So perhaps Norquist here is, or Sloan here is due for a triple. So one chopped on the left side. It's going to hop over Burnett and out into left field. Carson Tim, fortunately, was coming in to back up, and no chance for Califoot to turn for home.
Yeah, that just took a strange hop over the head of Burnett. We have runners at the corners with just one away.
Hayden Lundquist trying to keep the streak going. Love to get the goose egg off the board if they could.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a steep hill to climb down by 9, but you definitely would like to put some runs on the board before this game is over.
Now they put Sloan's in as an error. Lundquist got underneath that one and sends it foul out of play. Curveball, he reaches out, pokes it to the left side. They get the runner at second. A run does come in, so Coon Rapids is on the board. But second out recorded at second base. Lundquist gets the RBI on a fielder's choice. Califoot scores. Coon Rapids down to their last out. This one hit well down the left field third baseline, and it got underneath the glove of Cuss at third.
And Coon Rapids staying alive here. Runners at first and second with
I've got to imagine they're going to rule that one an error as well.
Yeah.
So second error of the inning for the left side of the Blaine infield. Now Bloom Vachereau looks at one just off the outside edge. Fastball called a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, he framed that pitch nicely. Kind of pulled that one up. I don't know if it was truly a strike, but got our umpire to call it.
This one hit high just into the outfield grass on the right side. Coming in to make the catch is Smith, and that will end the inning. But Coon Rapids erases the goose egg, avoids the shutout. Still, they lose a tough one, 9-1. Nick Ulrich, just a great outing for the Blaine squad.
Oh, no, no question about that, Joe. It's just an opportunity for him to get that complete game, and he was on his mark the whole night. I believe, what you said, 10 strikeouts for the evening?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
10 strikeouts, just one walk, a handful of hits.
So
ends up giving up the one run in that 7th inning.
Blaine moves to 3-5 with the win. The Coon Rapids squad will drop to 2-6-1 as they've got a busy week.
And that will do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Blaine 9, Coon Rapids 1. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.